What a beautiful wake with which God graced us. God's creation is truly amazing. We at Pleasant Meadow give thanks. We remember Moses and his brother Aaron and their many efforts to persuade Pharaoh to free the Israelites. Invariably, the king not only refused to release them, but made them even work harder as slaves. God sent an army of locusts to devour the Egyptians' crops. Still, the king would not relent. As a last-ditch effort to free the Israelites, Moses and Aaron went to the king again. They said, unless the Israelites are let go, God will send the most terrible punishment of all on the Egyptians at midnight. The eldest son in every Egyptian home will die. Once again, the king refused. As you recall, God promised to keep his people safe. God instructed his people to paint blood over the doorways of their individual homes. The blood had to be from a lamb or a goat, and this effort assured the Israelites that the angel of death would pass over their homes. Just as God promised, the firstborn son of every Egyptian died that night. But God's people were spared. At long last, the king agreed to let Moses lead the Israelites out of Egypt. There was great excitement as they began their journey. But in spite of everything that had happened, the king soon began to wish he had not let them go. Who would do the hard work now that his slaves were gone? The king sent his soldiers after the Israelites to bring them back to Egypt. The soldiers caught up with them as they were camping by the Red Sea. God's people were trapped. Moses told them not to panic because God had promised to protect them. God told Moses to hold his wooden stick out toward the Red Sea. The crowd watched in astonishment as the waves parted, leaving a path through the waters. Moses led his people across to the other side. The Egyptian soldiers tried to follow them, but the wheels of their chariots got stuck in the sand. Soon the waves crashed back, drowning the whole army. God looked after his people on their long journey to the new land he had promised them. By day, they were always guided by a tall cloud just ahead of them, and every night a column of fire showed them God was still there. Over and over, we see the many ways that God protected the Israelites as they journeyed to Canaan. See you next Sunday.